What's going on, guys? It's time to see who caught my eye and earned my money in the month of February. And we're going to go right ahead and just start with Kickstarter. We have The Dirty, The Filthy, and The Dead, issue number 1. Now, this was like it was being described as like a horror comedy, and it looked pretty interesting. And what really just kind of sold me is the creator talking about it. He was on Dave Brink's channel on the Drink with Brink stream, and I thought it looked pretty good. So, yeah, hopefully, hopefully that all turns out for me. Up next, we have Kill Stan number 2. Now, again, I became aware of the creator because of the Drink with Brink stream, and I went ahead and backed number 2, even though I haven't read the first one yet. But I do have a lot of faith in this, so hopefully all goes well for me. And then we have the Warcorns, Fistful of Rainbows number 2, and much like with Kill Stand, I have yet to read any of these. I just want to go ahead and back it and just keep on top of things, and I have a lot of faith in this being good, so I'm not too worried about this one. And we're going to be going with a similar theme here because I have Beer and Bullets. Now, this is a crossover event on all of these books that I have yet to read from the 615 comic series. And so, yeah, again, I've already said it so far. Got a lot of faith. Not going to keep reiterating that one. Up next, we have Alpha Dogs. Now, I did a catch-up tier on this one, so this is campaigns 1 through 5. I had just missed out on doing 1 through 4, so glad everything's been really successful with this one, and catching it now, so I'll tell you what I think. But basically what it is like a bunch of superpowered dogs, and kind of, not trying to make any kind of Disney comparisons, but it did kind of remind me a little bit of like Bolt. It seemed like a more mature version of Bolt. So I'll let you know what I think when I finally get around to it. And then Pistol Shrimp number 3. Now this was a series that really took me off guard as to how much I enjoyed it. So when 3 got announced, I was like first day right there, right on it. So if you want any kind of an idea as to what I think on this one, go ahead and check out my other reviews for Pistol Shrimp 1 and 2. I've already done quick spoiler-free reviews on those, so be sure to check them out if that interests you. But yeah, Pistol Shrimp has been so good so far. It is definitely in my upper tier of the indies. And then I found Hellion and Bash 1 and 2, and it's like a superhero world where we have like dinosaur creatures and human world, and who doesn't like dinosaurs, man? This is good shit. So definitely want to check it out. And then we have Green Zone, Life in the Blocks. Now I did a catch-up tier for issues 1 through 4, and more or less I backed this one because of the creator. Fish Lee has done some really creative stuff. I like what he had to offer as far as the Alice in Wonderland. I'm about to get into some of his other projects, and I just was like, you know what? I really liked what I had there, so I'll go ahead and just back this one. But it kind of felt like kind of a Guardians of the Galaxy type, where a bunch of outcasts are joining forces for the betterment of society. And, what's not to like there? So, all right. And then my last one for Kickstarter is Rook, Return to Sender. And I pretty much was sold off the tagline, a framed and disgraced cop who lost it all but refuses to give up his fight for justice for himself and his family. And we do get a lot of these kind of stories across different forms of media, but it really doesn't sway me away from these. And I do like seeing like a driving force for those who've been wronged. I think that we get some good stuff with those kind of stories. So that was it for Kickstarter. And then I do have one on Fund My Comic. We have Death Raider. And basically I backed this one because it kind of gave me the impression, much like with Rook, it was like somebody who's trying to seek out vengeance to avenge, rather, for those who he's lost. And in this case, it was kind of like a futuristic Punisher, trying to avenge his fallen comrades rather than his family members, like with Frank. And then finally, we have Ripaverse, ISOM number 3. This was kind of a no-brainer. I have 1 and 2. I enjoyed 1 and 2. I enjoyed 2 more than 1. But I would like to close out this this arc. This is the final for the ill-advised arc, so definitely want to see where that's going, and I'll be sure to review it as soon as I get it, so be on the lookout for that. And that does it for the month of February. It seems like everybody's starting to launch their campaigns, or I'm at least catching more of them, so we are 2 days in on March, and I have at least 2 projects already backed so far. So hopefully lots more to come for the rest of this month. But that is all I have for today, guys. So until next time, take care and God bless.